Hey everyone, a little late but not really here. You probably noticed by now that there's two ongoing events simultaneously. This video will be an explanation on how this event works for anyone that still doesn't know or probably is confused on how it works. We're mainly going to be focusing on the event on the left side, and that's practically the primary event that we're going to be focusing on, as it does provide a bit of information going forward. Starting off with the event that many players are focusing on, that being the Pixelpon event, with this event's format being a lot more different than the usual events that we usually get for the game. The main attraction that a lot of players are focusing on with this event is with the rewards. I'll have the full rewards listed under the current list that you see on screen, as they will be the conversion, what they will be if you already own them. So these are rewards you can get, like for example the Daily Tamagotchi, the Ruby Shotgun, and from what I've seen, the fan favorite being the Ultimanium, as well as the skin that comes with it, which is really surprising to see the Ultimanium return through an event. Also being a surprising thing being that the Pixelpon event will last about almost a month. So this event will do is proceed with the rest of this month and as well as this season, and sort of bleeds towards the first few weeks of the next season. Moving away from the first event, we'll proceed with the next event that we have currently. Now moving to the Rooftop Verse event, you can see throughout this event you can get some decent rewards out of it. You have the Sweet Boots, which allows you to have the same effect as the Sharpshooter Boots, so just in case if you missed the second wave of the Lock and Loaded event, you have an opportunity to get them here. Next you have the Sweet Head, which ignores headshot damage, which wouldn't necessarily be useful. Lastly, you have the Sweet Armor, which doesn't have that much good stats or the effect that it has, as there's better alternatives compared to this armor. Then finally, towards the end of it, you have your weapons chest being available free to play wise. Anyways, you probably noticed this when you progress through this event, meaning that you have tags you can get to obtain from here. You can be able to do is obtain 2 tags through this event free to play wise, or 3 when you buy the event pass for 1 additional tag, which if you didn't get it at this point, these tags are primarily used for the Pixelpon event. Now you may be having a few questions like for level 1, when can I even use this, as currently right now you can't necessarily use it until after 24 days. And 2, is this even going to be enough to be able to open all of it? Now here's the interesting thing when it comes to this event. If you were to just look at the info description on how it works, simply tapping the information button that's next to the Pixelpon text displays some information on how it works, but if you were to just look under the instructions, you can see there's a fine print, or in this case with more info, stating that these tags can be obtainable during the Rooftop Verse event, which we have currently, the Beach Chords, in the Backyard Reprise events, meaning that the event that we have currently being the Pixelpon has 3 events that are tied with it, with the event that we have currently being the Rooftop Verse and 2 upcoming events, meaning that you can better earn more tokens from those 2 events. Which is really surprising and interesting to see how it works. Having one event with a large duration with 3 events that would be tied with it. Not sure what the event formats for the second and third events would be, though I would assume it would be the more familiar event formats that we had for about a while now. Well, maybe not the Pixel Poly event format, that's the one that's more unique. But anyways, that's gonna do for this video. This video is pretty short and simple, but hope for the best that this video was informative. Guess we're back with the frequent uploading for probably the amount of time that I've been saying this. But you know, the videos are being uploaded here and there. But anyways, that will do for me. And as always, gracias buen día, noche, con estas video. I'll see you guys in the next video.